Thank you so much for joining us here live at the Yumi nightclub in downtown Dubai. This is the first highly anticipated CFN title championship matchup. This is for the vacant WBC Middle East Super Lightweight Championship title, officially sanctioned by the WBC for 8 3-minute rounds. Your referee in charge of the action, referee Laurentino Ramirez. And now, ladies and gentlemen, reintroducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he enters the ring wearing the red trunks with black trim, weighing in officially at 62.75 kgs. His professional boxing record, 7 wins, 2 losses, with 6 of those big wins coming in by way of knockout. Fighting out of Tanzania, presenting Ernest Kapinga. And now, going to his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he enters the ring wearing the yellow trunks with black trim, weighing in officially at 63.15 kgs. His professional boxing record, 14 wins, only a singular loss, with 9 of those big wins coming in by way of knockout. Fighting for the UAE, presenting the King of Jumeirah, Khalid Nasser.
WBC, only team fight, okay?
Taking on the King of Jumeirah in Khalid Nasser in the red corner. Yellow, or you can call them gold shorts. I am Luke Barnett, joined alongside by Anthony Taylor. We are here for the Middle East WBC Super Lightweight title.
Expect to see fireworks right off the bat.
Yeah, this is an 8-round fight, 8 3-minute rounds. See how they measure up early in this first.
Khalid's using that jab very well. Ernest trying to go to the body.
Ernest carrying the hands nice and high.
Got some good feints going on out there.
Interesting to see Ernest circling, any of them trying to find his footwork, trying to find his feet and his range.
Good head movement.
Early on now, landing over and over again with his jab.
Both fighters are definitely aware of where they're at inside the ring, so it tells you about their ring IQ.
Yeah, moving well. I mean, Khalid controlling the ring very well.
But
nothing
was actually, nothing as far as punches was ever set on none of these fighters. These guys are aware, their defense is straight up and high and ready to go.
Yeah, blocking very well, defending very well is Ernest Kapinga.
They're sizing each other up to see which fighter is willing to commit and come in.
They're just looking for the opening is the King of Jumeirah. Definitely more active of the two. But Kapinga yet to get caught. Running now is the King of Jumeirah.
You notice how Ernest is starting to get comfortable in there now. Good defense. Khalid definitely needs to use that jab. He seems like he's more of the quicker fighter, so he definitely need to be popping that jab out more.
Yeah, and he's popping now, and it's really good stiff jab on his own there though from Ernest. Seems to be finding his feet in there, very comfortable, hands down.
Ernest seems to be more of the slick boxer with his defense, but let's see what Khalid does with that jab of his.
Yeah, establish the jab now, going to the body as well, comes high, goes low, and boss it, and there's that right hand,
yes.
There's the power.
Ernest showboating.
Ernest not worried. He's getting pushed around the ring a little bit, but holding his own, hasn't been landed on, comes forward, decides to go with a hook to the body this time. Nice right hand.
Nice one.
Good measure, these two.
Good jab by Khalid. Ernest comes back with it.
A nice friendly opener between these two. Just trying to get a measure of each other. Good control of the ring.
How do you
from
feel
the King
about
of
this?
Jamira.
How did you feel about this round, Luke?
Big spenders here at Femex
Yeah, I feel-
with Crypto Fight Night number 3. Femex to the moon, presenting and buying bottles for Cass and his friends all night tonight at Crypto Fight Night number 3.
You see there, Femex here for Cass, but we are now on the next fight as well. And you can see, I feel like bossing and controlling the fight is Khalid Nasir. And here we see the right hand, and I feel like Ernest is in the fight. He's moving well, he's evading well, hasn't really been caught yet, but needs some offense from his side. We haven't seen him he's come forward with a couple of double jabs, but nothing quite convincing for me.
Definitely. You know, Ernest tend to play more defense than offense, even though we saw a couple jabs going to the body. But definitely Khalid definitely controlled that first round.
We'll continue to move forward into our second round. Like I said, this is 4 over 8 3-minute rounds. The referee will bring these two together.
Good jab.
Jab in the first round as well. He rarely threw that right hand.
Good jab to the body by Khalid. Good defense, good defense.
Feel like Ernest waiting for his moment.
Ooh,
Really nice.
good body by Khalid.
Stiff left hook to the body,
Another
then
one
goes
to
on the
the
right
right.
side as well. Beautiful work from the King of
Now
Jamira.
he's
And
opening
again,
up.
hooks high, hooks low. Two body shots getting through. Trying to stab that body as well. Check hook.
Ernest needs to do something. He needs to move. He's not punching. He's only
Oh,
playing
that one was
defense.
tough.
Ooh, good liver shot. Good liver shot.
Yeah, that was beautifully placed liver shot. That was the third consecutive left hook to the body, but that one he just got an angle on, almost like a shovel hook to the liver.
Took his 8 count.
Let's see if he decides to go back to the well on that one. Maybe feints and goes up high. I'd expect him to follow that up. Left hook to the body, then left hook to the head.
Ernest has to show us something. He needs to move around. He definitely needs to establish that more of that footwork we saw in the first round, which he was using his defense.
Yeah, he was evading distance well in the first round, but Khalid made the adjustments and now seems to be going, rather than going to the head, he's going to the body. And when he goes to the body, he can't miss. Wait, there it is again. And again, I would like to see him come up top as well. Go around the back of the gloves on that left hook.
Yeah, Khalid definitely needs to go hook to that body more to definitely let him know, I'm here to hurt you. Ernest stepping in.
Nice,
trying to
spins him out. Beautiful work. Oh, referee didn't like that. Trying to search for that body shot again.
Khalid's definitely measuring him with that jab. He's trying to get to that body, you can tell.
Yeah, stalking now is Khalid. He really is. Fancies himself. See the confidence growing from him after he's hit that body a few times. Has his range. Goes to the body again, but respond from Ernest. Wait, big right hand lands. Glances off the top of the head. And
Another
again.
left.
Measuring, just measuring with that left hand. Not
Good
even throwing out as a
defense.
jab. But this is more, we need more offense from Ernest. He needs to start trying to push Khalid back, because when he's standing on the end of the shots, he's just allowing Khalid to, you know, open up that left hook to the body.
You know, what Ernest is not doing this round is establishing the jab. The first round we saw that jab, and he hasn't done that much this round.
Again, trying to find that body shot. I feel like he's going to the well a few too many times. Nice right hand lands, though, to end us off in this second round.
I feel like Khalid definitely knows what Ernest is doing, and he's definitely stopping all his little tricks he has in his pocket with his defense.
Yeah, he seems to have just found the answer there in this second round. Measured well, found the distance well, and once he hit him with that body shot, and once he started to hurt him to the body, that was the adjustment for me, was the jab to the body. Rather than throwing, always jabbing to the head, he was jabbing to the body or throwing the right to the body. Here we see in the highlights that right hand to the body, and we should hopefully see the left hand that drops him. There it is. Boom. Beautiful.
At Crypto Fight Night number 3, Femex to the moon. Let's go, baby.
We definitely need to see what coaches have for Ernest, how they can adjust in the third round and see what they can do. Ernest definitely needs to stick to that jab and use his feet to move around.
Yeah, Ernest needs to gain the respect of Khalid here, because at the moment Khalid's doing whatever he feels necessary. I feel like if he was willing to take the chance with an overhand right, he could catch him as he's trying to throw that left hand. But it is a real toss-up, because if you move that right elbow, that's when you're going to get caught. But that's his opening, because I feel like Cali just believes in that left shot to the body so much now. He's thrown it, probably threw it 10 times in that last round.
What Kali definitely needs to stop doing is definitely one punch his pops. He needs to double that hook to the body or triple it. That's how you definitely can get him with that.
Yeah, I'd like to see him go to the body, then go to the head, or go to the head, then go to the body, rather than just throwing the single left hook. But he needs to be careful.
See a little bit more footwork from Ernest, throwing that jab. But he
There's
needs to
that
stop
left hook
staying in
again,
that
and
pocket.
you can see him putting a lot of pop into that shot. Again, he seems like he's found the recipe to take apart Capinha. And he goes again, that left hook to the body.
Kali definitely needs to be aware. Ernest does possess knockout power.
Goes to some of his own body work there from Ernest. Great. There's see him double up the left hook. That was nice. And again,
Ooh,
now he's
hook to the
getting
body.
through. Like you said, once he starts doubling up the shots, he's managing to get through and catch him.
Ernest is trying to walk him down and smother him so them hooks doesn't hurt him. But Kali's just firing off with that left hook over and over and over. Ernest with his own.
Yeah, Ernest trying to earn the respect, trying to come forward, going to the body, then the head. Nice work from Ernest, but they just don't have the same pop on that they do from Cali. Cali, I feel like the confidence brimming at the moment. Nice uppercut. I'd like to see him maybe change it to a left uppercut as well. Rather than throw left to the body, he could switch up the angle and go to the head.
What Ernest needs to do, he needs to start cutting him off with his footwork. Use that jab. He's missing the most important punch in this fight is that jab.
Over midway, here in our third round, goes to the body again. Shells up. Does Ernest Capinha.
I think Khalid definitely needs to switch it up because now he's telegraphing that left hook and Ernest starting to see it. He needs to go body, head, and use that jab to open that left hook to the body.
Or throw away that left hook and throw the right. So pretend to throw the left hook to the body and throw the right straight through the middle, but load it up.
Good jab.
By pretending to throw that left hook. Because he can kind of see that left hook coming now. There it is again.
There you go.
And
Yeah,
again,
that's how
and
you
again.
set it up.
Yeah, setting it up better. But Capinha, he's aware now. He's aware in this round.
Ernest is still trying to figure out what can he do to definitely disturb what Khalid is doing. And right now, he's not taking it really that serious and not respecting his power.
Straight right to the body as well.
Ooh,
Nice left hook to the head. That was
head.
nice. Good feint and come up high. But
Good 1-2.
good defense from Ernest Capinha as we go into the final 5 seconds
Good little
of our
flurry.
third round. And yeah, flurry for Capinha, but I don't feel like it's going to be enough. Dominant round in my eyes for Khalid Nasir. The king of Jumeirah going and working the body. See that left hook again. And Ernest Capinha trying to make something work, trying to do something, trying to change it up, trying to establish, but too slick so far is Nasir. Be interesting to see what the corner has to say. Let's have a chuck it over to Gareth and see what he has to say about this one.
Well, I think, look, for me, the king of Jumeirah is such a languid, comfortable fighter. But what we don't want him to do is get too relaxed in there. Don't let your opponent get inside. He's a beautiful boxer to watch. I love the long left jabs, the long left hooks to the body. He's such a smooth operator. But what I do want to see is him have a little bit of zing about him now. Go after his fella. Go after him a bit more. Hurt him to the body. You don't want to throw that jab. That's it. Get on him a bit more, like you do, Barnett, like you do, Taylor. Although Taylor throws for the fences sometimes, doesn't he?
Everyone's asking the same question. They're saying, what the hell does languid mean? I don't know what that word means, but we got Gareth there with a telegraph.
And by the way, there's over $1 million bet on shuffle already on this event tonight.
Oh, wow.
$1 million on the line tonight in the betting. You can go on
That's
shuffle.com
another right hook to
and
the body.
maybe put a bet in here. to get Khalid Nasir, see if he can win by knockout
Luke,
in this 4th round.
Luke, I'm sure you'll come out of retirement for $1 million.
That would definitely happen. My price is $1 million. There you go. Goes to the body again.
Khalid's definitely figured out that the hooks to the body is definitely working instead of going straight to the head hunting.
Yeah, he needs to keep the pressure high now, though, after dropping his man. This is the first time he's shown weakness, has Ernest Capinha. He's been hurt to the body, but that's the first time he's really winced and shoveled up. Nice exchange there, though, from Capinha, showing that he's still got fight in the dog.
Ernest definitely need to keep them hands a little bit lower so to protect his body. Right now, he's just keeping his elbows in, and his whole side of his ribs is staying exposed.
Yeah, I can see his elbows out just that little bit.
He's keeping that high guard, but he definitely need to be moving around when you're going to keep that high guard. Don't stand in place. You're just a standing target when you're doing that.
I feel like Khalid Nasir is almost getting a little bit frustrated here, throwing so many shots to that body, and they're like bouncing off. Can't get that finishing shot as he batters away at the body.
And Khalid definitely needs to start going to the head so he can definitely open Ernest up from going head high with his hands.
That's what I'd like to see. We have a bit of a break in the action as the eye trying to blow out the air. There is Capinha trying to get rid of the pain that he's feeling in those ribs.
Good triple jab by Khalid.
Nice right hand, slicing right hand that just misses. That chopping right hand was beautiful.
Good jab. Khalid's definitely popping that jab.
Yeah, I'd like to see him be aggressive to the head now. I'd give up on the body, be aggressive up top. And like you said, I think it'll open up the body even more because Ernest's hands are very high and his elbows are floating. That floating rib or that liver shot is definitely available. And he's going to it over and over again. But I think if he goes to the head, he can maybe open it up even more and then get the finishing shot.
I feel like Khalid's definitely trying to desperately get that knockout. And what he needs to do is definitely start cutting Ernest off so he doesn't have to move around as much.
Survives the 4th round, does Ernest Capinha, but that's what I would call it, survival. No real aggression coming out of his side. A couple of flurries, but for me, Khalid Nasir putting on a bit of a masterpiece there in that round, going to the body very well. Here we see one of them. That's the one that shook him.
I definitely want to see what the coach is going to say to Khalid, how they're going to make that adjustment going into that, telling him, hey, stop body hunting and open him up from high so he can open his arms.
That chopping right hand was beautiful as well, yeah. He has a lot more tools in the toolkit. He just needs to start utilizing them rather than relying on just, I mean, he's doing a fantastic job. He's definitely winning. I just feel like he could definitely open him up a little bit more, maybe see uppercuts through the middle because he's covering up with his hands, elbows are high, and I feel like it's definitely open for a backhand uppercut.
I think what Ernest definitely needs to do is he needs to go up in there and establish respect from Khalid. Let him know, hey, I'm not
afraid. He's got zero. He's got zero at the moment. Khalid walking through him. Ernest needs to go out there and needs to put gloves on him.
Khalid definitely hit him.
There's a body shot again. More of a stumble.
Caught him off guard. Definitely off balance shot.
And again, trying to go to that body. Both sides now, right and left, and uppercuts coming through. That's a big shot that lands.
Great flurry of punches by Khalid. Look at him, ready to jump back in on him.
Referee's going to give him one more shot of this one. Feel like Khalid, if he comes up the middle with that uppercut. There it is, and drops his man. That will be it. A beautiful display of boxing here by the King of Jumeirah, Khalid Nasir, representing the UAE here in Dubai. Man, just grasped himself.
He was chopping down with those body shots. I don't see a lot of men can take those type of body shots by Nasir. Look, man. Luke, do you think you can take some of those body shots by Nasir?
I've got a body made of steel. Don't even question how many left hooks I could take to this rib cage. I would be absolutely fine, but I am 110 kilos and a mountain of a man. But yeah, for me, Khalid Nasir putting on a beautiful display, in control from the start, went hard to the body. Ernest, good showing from himself, tough man, was in there and trying to cause issues, but just too good was Khalid Nasir. And that makes him, and he'll crown him as the Middle Eastern WBC Super Lightweight Champion here at Crypto Fight Night.
And congratulations to both men. You know, they both deserved the fight. It was a very entertaining fight. You know, let's see more of what they have to bring later on in the future. We definitely want to see Ernest back here, and he showed toughness. He showed a little confidence in the fight. But look, man, just because you lose, it's not over. Come on back stronger and get that vengeful loss.
Here we see the end of the fight, and for me, it was that right backhand uppercut. Now, I don't want to say I called it, but I did call it. That's the shot after he opened up the body. That right hand, that's the one that finishes it. The left hand's the one that gets him off balance, but it was the right hand to the forehead, that uppercut to the forehead, that really, really sent him home.
And I like how that uppercut to the forehead opened his arms to get to that rib cage.
Let's see what Gareth has to say with that finish.
Well, I was saying when I was talking to you guys a little earlier that if you're going to be the king of Jumeirah, show your shots. And he went after him a bit more in that round, and he started to prove that he can plant his feet and not just look pretty. He's got a fantastic style. He loves Julio Cesar Chavez. He's an admirer of Floyd Mayweather. He showed a little bit of each of those tonight in some ways. I really like him. This is a guy, again, originally from Pakistan, adopted as a guy from Jumeirah. He's one of the UAE guys. There's a big market here for people to come and enjoy a fighter, to get behind them. Massive crowd in here tonight, very influential people. For me, he's just laid down a statement.
Yeah, a definite statement performance for me as well, Gareth. Looked beautiful in there, slick boxing skills, worked up the body shots and then worked up to the head with the uppercuts. I feel like he just got better and better and better as the fight went on, and like you said, I feel like people can get behind him here, the king of Jumeirah.
Absolutely, and I think Anthony Taylor needs to take a leaf out of his book, and the next time he's in the ring, he's fighting in Brazil, I believe, fairly soon.
Yes.
I want to see you show a little bit more slick and cool rather than throwing those bowling overarm bolo punches.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to definitely switch up this camp. I got my Mike Tyson peekaboo coming up February.
There we go.
Gabriel Silva's a more slicker, taller fighter, so I definitely need to move around more with that.
It's been a great atmosphere here tonight. The rhythm's been good. It's really impressive to come over, having been involved in boxing a long time, to see it growing here in this region.
We'll pass it over now, and we'll make it official. We'll pass it over to our MC, Rishi.
Ladies and gentlemen, this explosive matchup comes to a close prematurely. This bout was sanctioned by the WBC for the vacant WBC Middle East Super Lightweight Championship title, with referee Laurentino Ramirez calling a stop to the action at 50 seconds in round number 5, declaring your winner by TKO to the king of Jumeirah and new WBC Super Lightweight Champion, Khalid Nasser.
So the belt will be going back to Jumeirah, the king of Jumeirah, putting on a beautiful display. Hearing it in the cans that he doesn't look happy for a man that just won himself a title, but I feel like put on a fantastic performance, and him and his team have a lot to be happy about with that one.
And congratulations to both men going in there fighting for the title.
Yeah, both men making that fight exciting, and I believe we're going to have a post-fight interview, hopefully from our new champion. Unfortunately, the king of Jumeirah won't get his opportunity to speak, but no problem, we get to chuck it back